Tin Hut soldiers, we're in the killing noobin business. And business is noobin. Hey guys, it's T-Pro. Sorry for that little, quick little intro if you didn't find that funny at all. You know, I've been watching that movie, just recently. I got it for Black Friday, and I've been watching it. I love it. I love the lines in that movie. Quentin Tarantino is a great director. I don't know if I can actually say it, but, I mean, it's not that hard to figure out what it was. As I'm recording this, it is the day after Black Friday, so White Saturday or whatever. So I just want to quickly say that I'm in a game with Gold Glove here, and this is on Bakata, and I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm really not sure how you pronounce it, but yeah, I'm in a game with Gold Glove, and I actually kind of know Gold Glove. He lives within my area. I actually know him because we have the same barber, and she told me about him one day, and I was like, oh, hey. So eventually I just got in contact with them, and I was like, hey dude, how's it going? And it's like, yeah, apparently we have the same barber, yada yada yada, and you know, I talk to him every now and then. The man's a very busy man, and I just let him do his thing. Okay, he's out there loving people, being sexy, whatever else he does, eating Chipotle. I mean, the guy took a couple of minutes out of his day to game with some subs, and I was just fortunate enough to be in there. He asked me what, about this founder or COD Elite founder clan tag that I had, or title, and yeah, it is a title. He asked me about that. I was like, dude, where'd you get that? And I was like, you know, I just got it because I signed in COD Elite and whatever. And it was like, oh, cool. So it was kind of cool that a very well-known YouTuber asked me like how I got a title. I'm like, yes, epic win. Yeah, so that guy was kind of cool. Google if you're watching this by some grace of God, thank you for playing with us. It's always a cool thing how subs play with their subscribers, because typically what starts to happen is that as you get more and more subscribers, more of them want to get in contact with you. And you know, me being a small channel as of right now, it's not like I have tons of subscribers or anything. I have like 6, and one of them is like a personal channel for me, so I can see if my videos are showing up in a sub box or whatnot. If something's going wrong, then I'd be like, oh, this video isn't publishing right. And I actually did that earlier because I had like released 3 videos at once, and it was what was the word I'm looking for? I thought I would kind of like do a layered system where I could release it on this day if I made it public and it would show up in sub boxes. It wasn't, so I ended up figuring that out through a lesson. And you know, you live as you learn. But this is something there's something I actually do want to talk to you guys about today, and that is prestiging. So I am currently first prestige, like level 10 or something like that. I did decide to prestige, and there are tons of people that are gonna say like, why did you prestige and why did you do all this? And I kind of felt obligated to prestige because there were a couple things about prestiging that makes the game fresh. Okay, if you kind of like restart from 1, you kind of rediscover some weapons through your climb that you may not have noticed. So there's a couple things there. Believe it or not, one of the big driving factors for me was that I wanted the hardened and veteran kind of like promos that you could get, like titles and emblems, whatever. So I kind of wanted that. This is my first time with the assault drone. I am so excited. I mean, as you also saw, I got the Reaper. The Reaper was actually, I was inspired to use that through White Boy 7th Street. He posted a video with the Reaper, and I really wanted to use it. So, and Merrill, Sergeant Merrill, he inspired me to use the assault drone. So it's really cool that I got to use both in a game. I'm really proud of this game. But back to prestiging. So I've decided to prestige. I still have my prestige token. Now I started with 3 prestige tokens. I didn't prestige in Modern Warfare or World at War. My bad. And so I just kind of, you know, I'm 3 prestige tokens. I used 1 on the other package, the starting package, whatever you had, and I used 2 on the custom created class. My goal is to use this prestige token that I just got for a new weapon, because the way I see it, if I can have like the FAD started off at my level 10 right now, I still haven't used it though as of right now, disclaimer. If I can use it, that prestige token, for a really good gun as of right now, it's almost like I didn't skip a beat. The only thing I really like am what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of disadvantaged by are the perks and the kill streaks. That's pretty much the only thing, which I'm okay with. It's not too hard to get those. What else is there to talk about the prestige tokens? Oh yeah, so I do want to get that good gun to start off with at the low level, and then what I want to do is that I want to try and get the other creative classes, and then the hardened veteran little titles and emblems. So the way I see it, if I were to do this, I still need 3 custom classes to unlock. There's a total of 10. It's not like you can get an infinite amount of them. But I only get 10 prestiges, and I get to use 3 of them on the creative classes. I get to use 2 of them on the veteran hardened, and then I got what, 5 more on whatever guns I want to unlock. So I gotta be careful though, because I do want those creative classes, but I gotta remember that as I prestige, that I gotta use these tokens on those classes and not on just other guns that I can unlock. Because I can unlock 10 guns through 10 prestiges, but it helps me a lot more, because I'm eventually going to get those guns as I level up, but I'm not always going to get those creative classes, and I really want those. And the titles and emblems are just cool. I mean, I'm just going to say, there's one that's in the basic package. God, I'm sorry guys, I can't remember the name of what that was called. But you got a title that said like far superior or something, and it kind of looked like a $100 bill because it was that green color and had a face on it. And I was like, dude, that's really cool. All 2-piece as you're reviving your teammate. Mine. Yeah, so it was a really, really great looking emblem. And then the title, I'm sorry. The emblem itself was that little gold cross that you got. I want to say like from Modern Warfare, like if you prestige at Prestige 10. So that's kind of cool to have. I don't really use those a whole lot because I like my COD Elite title. And I recently got the Mastadon, where it's like I can't remember the requirements for the Mastodon. I'll look it up and post it below. But I was really proud to have that, so I've been kind of showing that off a little bit. I would recommend prestiging if you want these those creative classes and maybe the tiles and emblems. If you don't, and it's not a big deal to you, then what's the point of prestiging? There really isn't. There are plenty of other YouTube commentators that are not going to prestige, simply because that for their channels, they need those great gameplays, and for those great gameplays, they need those great guns and other weapons and all those pro statuses. For me, I got 6 subs. I'm not too concerned. I mean, it's also kind of cool to see how you start off, and then for any like new or struggling YouTubers, they can see how I fare with while starting off with at lower levels. To be honest, it's not even really that much of a disadvantage, because you get a G36 and a UMP to start off with. Those are still excellent guns, and I can't find anybody here with a spreader. They're really not that bad guns. It's not. I've already had like a 15 and 3 or 5 gameplay, and it's not that bad. I mean, I'm like, I would have thought that I would have been struggling as much as I first got the game, but I'm really not. When I first got the game, I was getting like, what, 1 and 7 or something like that, and then I learned my way around the maps, and it wasn't that bad anymore. So, did I get it? Yep. What? No. Oh man, I thought I got that Predator missile. I was gonna thank my teammate. I think I even did thank my teammate for it. But back on topic. It's not. Prestiging comes with its own. You just gotta figure out what you want to do. And I'm gonna leave you this message. Is it worth it to your gameplay to prestige? Do you feel like you could survive if you wanted to prestige? That you would still enjoy the game if you did or didn't? So that's my final word. Thank you, Golgolov, you sexy beast, you, for letting me into this game. He goes beasting. I go second place beasting. Please like, favorite, and subscribe to the video. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you all subs. Thank you, and have a great day.